Good day, everyone. Yesterday, I did a video on the secession debate, and I mentioned a poll that has been used, or that was mentioned all over social media with regards to people asked about if they would actually support a referendum on Cape secession, and this poll said that 58% of people agreed with such a poll. And then many other statistics came out of this poll. Well, I made a video making my stance clear on the secession debate, and if you look at a poll and polls in general, I think this channel gets a broader group of people from across the country. And as I said, if you want secession to succeed in any place in the country, you would need a full country support. Other people are going to come and do something to you. So people want to be able to move around South Africa freely, and they don't want to be curtailed by a couple of individuals that are promoting an ideal that is important to them. Now, the video that I put out, it wasn't monetized, so which means YouTube doesn't promote it. So it's only certain people that have watched the video. It's only had just over 3,000 views, which is very little, but it's a much larger grab sample. And obviously, the people that support Cape independence would have had a lot of interest in this video, and so it would be slightly skewed in their favor. But looking at the likes and dislikes on the video, you could use that as a poll that is as accurate, or let's rather say as inaccurate, as the poll that the Cape Independence supporters have been referencing. And that is 50 dislikes versus, at this stage, 673 likes. So if you want to look at a national poll, you could say that this poll is extremely skewed, especially when it's one of the highest disliked videos of mine ever. In fact, I think it's the second most disliked after the one where I said that Biden will be inaugurated as the next American president, where I was called a traitor, zealot, and many other things by people that are also psychotic and have become psychotic because they cannot look at the wider, bigger picture around them. And with psychosis comes this narrow mind approach where you won't see the things around you that's giving you information that can help you to make proper informed decisions. So just looking at this past video, which in my mind is a better poll, but still not a correct poll at all. Yes, the whole secession concept is in trouble because a majority, by far the majority of people, do not support it and will not support it. This is what I found around the country, and it's clear that I don't have anti-secessionists on this channel at all. In fact, many of the people on this channel do support secession, and those that gave comments that aren't crude or rude or crass or anything like that, those comments are still there, and they are free to promote what they believe. I have absolutely no problem with that. The thing is, look at the statistics, okay? As crooked and as skewed as it is, the majority of people don't want secession. They want to be able to move around the country freely. They believe that South Africa needs to have a unique, inclusive solution. And the people on the channel Double O Days are not from one political affiliation, not at all. There's over 33,000 people on this channel. Of that, 10% has viewed the video. So it's a large percentage. It's like taking the 40 million adults in South Africa and saying 4 million actually looked at something and gave their opinion on it. Those that chose to give an opinion and either liked or disliked it. And not even that is perfect, not by a long shot. But what it does show is an overall trend, and it's not a skewed trend. Your idea of secession, anyone that thinks that the idea is popular, it's not. So you need to work a lot harder to promote the idea for it to get to a place where you can claim that it is mainstream. And when that idea is mainstream within the country, you won't have any issues. You can just put up your borders, the people will support it. It's not a problem. But they don't. And this is something that you need to face. And if you want to claim that you don't have psychosis, then you will look at these facts, not what you want to see, but what is real, and then plan accordingly, which means you need to campaign more, convince people more of what you believe in. It's the same as saying that you want to start a nudist colony somewhere and you want people to walk around within that town nude everywhere. What you would have to do is convince enough people to actually do that for you to get what you want. You can't throw tantrums and make it something that it's not. And I just wanted to make that reality clear, and this is why I'm making this video. Now, I don't want to live in a nude colony, and I hope that something like that will never exist. But I believe that people have the freedom to create that community if they want to. And I will choose not to expose my children to it or for me to go anywhere near it. So, at the end of the day, the majority of people in South Africa, based on my experience traveling around the country, which none of the people advocating for KP independence has done to the extent that I have. And if they have, then I stand to be corrected, but then I would know about it. The people would have told me about it. And this is certainly not the case. So I traveled, I saw normal, average South Africans, not people that is driving an agenda or anything like that. And they made it clear that they're not interested in secession or Cape independence or KZN independence or having the country broken up into separate states. They're not interested in this at all. So thank you very much for watching this video. I just thought I'll put out a warped poll, the same as the other poll that I referenced in that video was warped, and how it cannot represent the full truth. And it is sure as I'm sitting here, that the likes and dislikes on the video on Double Days that comes from a way larger community is more representative of how the entire country feels. And without the entire country in a poll, what secessionists are trying to do is meaningless. It is one of the points of the triangle that is missing in the secession debate, and that is that you need full country buy-in, or you're going to suffer badly. And you might have to sacrifice everything and end up with nothing if you want to carry on trying to force this on people. Thank you very much. Till the next video.